Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Akbar Afridi, and today I would be teaching a student of O levels that how they should write a summary in their CIE's exams. Okay, so summary comes in paper one, and it is the second question. It is the second question of the paper. Okay, so there are some important things that the student should keep in mind while doing summary. First of all, summary is like you could say the main product of a component of a text. So while writing it, you should always uh, make write main points. You should not elaborate it. In text, usually we are given many examples, we are given some technical things, but our aim should always be that we should get the necessary information. For example, the necessary information, that example, um, there's an text that is on the um, health of old people. So they would be given that this much time of sleep they should get, this much food in such quantities, and this much fruits, tea. It should be about milk, whether they should take it or not, because somewhere I listened that milk isn't good for old people. How much should they walk, what time should they sleep, what time should they wake up, how should they spend their day. So and then we are asked in the question, and then we are also given some examples. For example, in the text, like of we are told about an old man who don't used to like spend his life according to this, and there's another man in encounter of that who used to spend his life on these terms and basis. And we are asked in the question to write a summary, and we are asked to write a summary which includes, which has like we are asked to write about how should be the lifestyle of an healthy old man or woman. So we have to write about these things, that he should get 8 to 9 hours of sleep because he doesn't have any type of work, because mainly old people in many households, many old people are retired, they didn't have too much work. Even they shouldn't get even too much sleep, like they would make them lazy, or they would not be able to work enough, but still they should get 8 to 9 hours sleep. Like before they are too old, the sleep range should be between 6 to 8 hours. When they are till 40, then if when they gets above 40, it should be 7 to 8. But when they get retired and they are at home, it should be at between 9 to 8, so that their mind could get relaxed, they are always relaxed. Okay, then they should always in a day they should go for gym, but it shouldn't be like heavy gym which the teenagers or young people do. It should be light gym, just to keep their mind refreshed. They should do yoga, which is also known as meditation nowadays. They should go for a morning walk so that they could breathe the fresh air. You should write this point. Then they should have healthy breakfast, healthy meals, the other two meals of the day, that is dinner and lunch. They should must obtain fruits, milk. Then they, if for example, then we are asked that what else should they do. So we could say from the text, we could say from our side, we couldn't even write a single point because it would deduct our marks. We could say that they should plant trees which would keep them busy in their life. They would not uh, their intentions would not be wrong to other people. Okay, even if in the text we are given information about their grandchildren, that he could take them to the school and take them back from the school, it would even give them a more good connection between the grandsons and them. Okay, then we could also if in the text we are given more information, so there's are many things to write about it as well. So the points that I'm seeing is that you should always summarize the text. instead of like you should never include something from your side. It would take you towards negative marking. This would make you in trouble. This would make for you an issue, so that's very difficult for others as well to like suffer. And summary is like something which I think you could score good if you would like study or practice it, because it is very easy. Okay, let me give you another example. In summary, whenever you are writing summary, so you would be given a text. Obviously you have to write summary from that things. So what you have to do is that uh, make some notes, make some rough points which you should must include your in your text. Because in summary, the how the examiner check is that they look at your points, that whether you have for example, as I give you an example of the lifestyle, so they would see whether you have included about sleep cycle, whether you have included about diet cycle, whether you have written about their walk, exercise, gym, whether you have about plants, I mean their activities. So this is how summary is being written. And thank you for listening.